Hey there, and welcome back to Transformers the Game! Today, we're taking a blast into the past to revisit the videos that made this channel popular to begin with, the drone videos. Yep, that's right. The videos from all the way back in 2016 that started it all for this channel are getting a much needed overhaul. With better production value, more detailed analysis, and a better understanding of how the game works in general. This new series will showcase the character, gameplay, bugs, unused content, and even a full-on combat showcase to cover these drones in all their glory and splendor. Well, there is a lot to cover here, so we better get started. We'll begin with the Decepticon drones, starting at the suburbs, and work our way through the game from there. Alright, you ready? Let's dig into some drones. Starting us off on our drone dissection, we have the DroneForklift. More commonly known as Scrapper. The weakest of all the drones, having only 300 HP, the DroneForklift is first encountered in the first chapter of the game, Unwelcome Guests, where Bumblebee engages several of them at the South construction site. The DroneForklift is red-orange in color, with several brown undertones on some of the intersections of his armor. Interestingly enough, the forklifts are the only drones that share direct armor textures between factions. The only difference being that the Autobot and Decepticon have unique sections for their chest armor. Aside from that and some basic faction distinctions, they are exactly the same character. By default, the forklift has several basic movements. He can walk, run, strafe, jump, jump slam, and roll. When it comes to attacks, he has several melee combos he can perform. Combo 1, Combo 2A, Combo 2B, Combo 3A, Combo 3B, Combo 3C, and Combo 3D. He can also block, and counterattack, and he can also kick objects. He is also the only drone to have a unique combat idle animation, where he puts up the dukes because he's ready to go. For his ranged weapon, he has only a light missile launcher, similar to what Bumblebee uses, though it is much slower and weaker, doing very minimal damage. He has no heavy weapon to mention, and from what I know, there is no indication of any other cut weapon data in the game's files. Speaking of cut content though, the forklift has several unique unused abilities to mention. First, he has the ability to pick up and use pole objects, which he wields just like Starkiller from The Force Unleashed. Even though most drones don't use pole objects, all of them have unused animations for them. Additionally, Scrapper is also the only drone to have unused animations for climbing. He can climb up, down, left, and right. Though he cannot fully reach the top of a building due to lacking a jump on roof animation. Still, it is quite cool to see a drone who had this capability planned at some point. All drones also have a couple unique death animations that can be seen while playing as them. We never see these in the actual game because, as you know, all the drones explode when they die. The first animation is the standard death animation. In Scrapper's case, he just falls on his back and dies. There is also a flyback die animation, in which Scrapper falls flat on his back and lets out a brief hump. Additionally, he has animations for a series of electric sequences, which I suspect are just him getting electrocuted. What? Whoa! Holy scrap, that is wicked! How did I never know about this? Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, he also has a series of recoil animations as well. Recoil light, recoil medium, recoil hard, and recoil hit wall. That's about all there is to cover for the robot mode. Let's turn over into vehicle mode. Drone forklift, transform! So here we have the forklift mode for the drone forklift. There's no official classification on what this vehicle is based on, so we'll just label it as your standard forklift. It's actually pretty well detailed for what it's worth. You've got some modeled pedals inside, various handles and other devices. This is overall pretty well modeled. However, the forklift mode has several distinctive issues to mention. First and foremost are the wheels. You will find that the majority of the drones in this game suffer from some sort of wheel-related issue. You see, the forklift here is actually using Bumblebee's wheels for his alt mode. However, all the drones actually have a unique set of wheels for their alt modes, and they can in fact be seen if you freeze right when they start transforming. If you do, you will see this unique set of wheels. One big, one small, that perfectly fit into the respective sides of the forklift. Compare that to Bumblebee's wheels, which look terribly out of place. Yeah, like I said, the wheels for the drones are absolutely botched for just about every drone. Speaking of wheels, we also have an empty section right on the back of the rear fenders. Seems to be that the devs forgot to include some actual mesh work here. Fortunately, it isn't too terribly noticeable, and since you can't actually play as this drone by default, you probably wouldn't really notice it anyway. Now, let's talk functionality. The forklift is a slow, tipsy piece of junk that handles terribly. Seriously, this might be the worst vehicle in the entire game. You're really not going to have much satisfaction or fun with this thing. Like, at all. He does use the ambulance horn though, so there's that. As for his speed, he is able to get up to at least 90 miles per hour, and around 105 with nitro active. So, not too much of a boost with that. Well, that's all for the Drone Forklift showcase. Let's fork it on over into battle and see what he can do. So I figured we'd take him to the second half of the first chapter. Seemed a decent enough place to take him as any. But now, all our enemies are Autobot forklifts, so it is now a fair fight. Ugh. Not a good start. Bring it on. Fork this. Oh, come on. More coming down. Let's get him. Ramming speed. Oh, dang it. Oh. Now. Oh. Ha. What do you want? No, no, no. No, I think not. Get up. Yeah. Last wave coming down. Beat it, stupid. Come on, Autobots. Oh, okay. Ah. Ah. What? That's enough. Last bot. Ah, he's down. All right. And there you have the drone forklift. Let's fork it on over to the next drone. Next up in our drone discovery, we have the DroneDefault, aka Swindle. Now, if there is any drone that stands out to anyone who has played this game, it is this one. This drone is pretty much the poster bot of Transformers the game. In fact, he was my first ever TF figure, so he holds a special place in my heart for that. Anyway, he has 600 HP, doubling his strength compared to the forklift, and he first makes his appearance in Chapter 2, Guardian Angel, near Sam's house, where we have to stop several of him from reaching Bobby Bolivia's. That, or you encounter him in various spots across the hub. He strikes a dashing dark maroon color with light gray insignias lining his doors, a very classy and iconic look. As far as issues go, he really only has one inconsistency, and that is that a rear cylinder on the edge of his hip is moving along with his left leg, whereas the other is rigged with the hip. It is an annoying issue, but one that can nonetheless be resolved with a little mesh work. As far as his gameplay goes, he can perform all the basic movements. He can walk, run, strafe, strafe roll, jump, and jump slam. For ranged weapons, he has the same standard light missile launcher as the forklift. And he has several unique melee combos. Combo 1, Combo 2A, Combo 2B, Combo 3A, Combo 3B, Combo 3C, and Combo 3D. He can also block and counterattack. He can kick objects. He can pick up and use pull objects. And he can pick up and use block objects. Moving on to unused content, he has an alternate idle animation, which is just a completely static pose of his default idle animation, for some reason. He has a drone temp animation where he asserts his dominance by T-posing. That or he's praising the sun, whichever. He has several take hit animations, take hit light, take hit medium, and take hit heavy. He also has a dizzy animation, which is quite interesting to see. Not sure what this would have been used for. And his death animation is actually pretty neat. He actually has some of his limbs completely fall off. How wild is that? Though his flyback die animation isn't anything too special. Well, that's all for robot mode. Let's dive into vehicle mode. DroneDefault, transform. Here we have the DroneDefault's car mode that is based upon the 2005 Chevrolet Cobalt. He's a pretty classy looking car. He's got those sweet decals lining his sides, with a small Decepticon insignia displayed on the hood. His interior is also pretty well detailed. And overall, he doesn't seem to have any significant issues to mention. He may have a mismatched material on his right mirror, but it is honestly so unnoticeable that you can't really tell. He is using Bumblebee's wheels, but fortunately, they blend in a lot better with him than they did with the forklift, so this is at least actually tolerable. His actual wheels look like this, and they are pretty much a spot-on look to what you see in robot mode. And while it would have been nice to have these on the actual vehicle itself, at least Bumblebee's wheels fit him well enough. Moving on to functionality, he has a generic horn sound effect that you've likely heard while driving through traffic. He handles pretty darn well. Like, really well. When it comes to speed, he can go up to around 115 miles per hour by default, and up to 130 with nitro active. So yeah, that's DroneDefault. He's simple, but sweet. Let's take him into battle and test his mettle. So I figured taking him to Guardian Angel was the most appropriate place to begin. We gotta stop these Autobots from reaching the used car lot. Let's get them! Stop! Alright, bring it! Out! Oh! Blocked it! Ha! Give me that tree. Get palmed. Dang it. I'm going postal. Hadouken! Get up! Get up, Autobot! You're going down! Alright, let's roll! Gotta stop that next wave of bots! Alright. Halt. Nope. Ha. I'll take that. Catch. Dang it. Yeah. Come here. Get that guy. Or not. Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is. Put that down. I'm not done with you yet, boy. Ha! Missed. Boom. Ha! Come here. Get lost. Nice. And there you have DroneDefault. Let's default over to our next drone. Next up, we have the DronePickupTruck, aka Dropkick. Probably the second most iconic drone in the game, with what is perhaps the most glaring issue in the game. But more on that in a minute. He is a yellowish-gray color with some scattered bits of blue sprinkled about. He has 600 HP, same as the DroneDefault, and makes his first appearance in Chapter 1, where he descends from orbit along with several scrappers outside the south construction site. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room here, the weighting. For some bizarre reason, the weighting on his obliques are somehow attached to his arms. Someone really dropped the gun here. It is so obnoxiously atrocious that it pretty much ruins the entire character. Well, that said, let's talk movements. He can walk, though his collar section gets really shaky, so I'm guessing that's another area that wasn't properly weighted. He can run. Strafe. Strafe roll. Jump. He cannot, however, jump slam, though that can be re-enabled, and I will cover that shortly. He too has several unique melee combos. Combo 1, Combo 2A, Combo 2B, Combo 3A, Combo 3B, Combo 3C, and Combo 3D. He can block and counterattack, as well as kick, he has the same default ranged weapons as the previous two drones, that same standard light missile launcher. He can also pick up and use pole objects. As well as block objects. Moving on to unused content, he can use his Restore Jump Slam. He has several Take Hit animations, Take Hit Light, Take Hit Medium, Take Hit Very Hard, Take Hit Heavy, and Take Hit Hit Wall. He has several unused recoil animations, which are basically more broken versions of the Take Hit animations. There is Recoil Light, Recoil Medium, Recoil Hard, and Recoil Hit Wall. He has an alternate set of pickup pull animations, which he seems to hold out a little further than normal. He has a simpler set of pickup animations for block objects. For his death animation, he simply just falls backwards and dies. And for his other animation, he just lets out a brief hump, then dies. That's all for robot mode. Let's drop it and head into pickup mode. Drone pickup truck, transform! So here we have the truck mode for the pickup truck drone, based on the Chevrolet Silverado. It features quite an iconic look, with a blue Decepticon insignia on the hood, and some blue decals flowing down the side. It is a classic look that you just can't go wrong with. Unfortunately, it does have its share of issues I need to point out. First, the color on his sides are uneven. The left side has a proper lined-up section between the roof and the bed. The right side, however, does not. It is completely void of any blue paint coming down the right side. Certainly not the worst issue in the world, but it is annoying nonetheless. Additionally, his rear window material is assigned to the base vehicle material, and as such is not transparent like the rest of the glass. This issue thankfully can be resolved with a little mesh modifying knowledge. Continuing down the back, he has a small protrusion on his tailgate. Evidently, there are some small vertices sticking out from the inside of the tailgate. This too, however, can be fixed with some slight mesh modification. Next, we have another wheel anomaly. While the pickup truck is actually one of the only drones to use his proper wheels, they are in fact backwards. In fact, most of the drones we'll see from here on out will have their wheels backwards. The pickup truck here is just the tip of the iceberg. Well, that's all for appearance. Let's talk functionality. He has no horn sound effect to make note of. His handling isn't the best. And for speed, he can go up to 84 miles per hour by default, or around 96 with nitro engaged. And that is all there is to cover for the drone pickup truck. Let's take him into action and see what he can do. So I figured we'd take Dropkick to air traffic control. Seems like a decent enough place to go. Okay, let's get to it. Give me a tree. Let's see if this works. It didn't. Well, alright then. Well, that worked. Okay. Oh, I know. I'm gonna use this device to destroy the other device. Deviceception. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's move. Right. We'll sneak through this little crevice. All right, I'm here. Come on. All right. No news is good news. Boom. Oh, yeah, just a minute. I gotta toss this first. All right. Out of my way. Come here. Gotcha. Eat this. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Come here. Yeah. Aha. Yahoo. Yeah. All right. Go get it. Oh. Dang it. Okay. I'll pick up this pickup truck and throw it at the thing. Yay. Going out. Oh, hey. Ow. Back off. Haha. Going down. Ha ha ha. You keep throwing stuff. Oh. Locked on target. Yeah. Nice. Haha. Just a few more left. Come on. Get. All right, your turn, buddy. This one. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. Go get him. All right, we're good. Let's go. Oh, I love doing that. All right. I'm here. Let's bring on the destruction. Break. Ooh. Break. Break. Yeah, there we go. Let's go around back. Oh, I'm barely out. Okay. Stop it. Oh, okay. Cool, I guess. Boom! There it goes. And there we go. Alright, that was Dropkick. Let's drop him and pick up the next drone. Latching on to our next Decepticon drone, we have the Decepticon DroneTowTruck drone. Commonly referred to among the community as Hook. This drone has 900 HP and is based upon the tow truck Michaela hotwires in the film to rescue Bumblebee. Just in a yellow deco this time around, and it is now Orson's towing instead of Mike's towing. Hook first makes his appearance in Chapter 2 of More Than Meets the Eye, A Friend in Need, where Ironhide must take him down at the housing estate south. The tow truck drone shares a similar rig to that of the pickup truck drone, hence the same animations. He just has a few additional bones added for his flail weapon, which we'll get into later. It is worth mentioning that he has some of the same rig issues as seen on the pickup truck, located right in front of his rear doors. However, it is far less noticeable in comparison to the pickup. Speaking of rear doors, the right door's Orson's towing logo isn't mirrored quite right. You could see part of the original logo peeking over the top, so that's a bit annoying, but that is simple enough to fix. Thankfully, aside from those issues, there are no other problems to mention. At least not in robot mode, but we'll get into that more later. Let's run through his movements. He can walk. He can run. And he's substantially faster than the pickup truck. He can strafe. Strafe roll. Jump. And jump slam. So all the basic movements seem to work for him. He has the same melee combo sets as the pickup truck drone. Combo 1. Combo 2A. Combo 2B. Combo 3A. Combo 3B. Combo 3C. And Combo 3D. He can block and counterattack, as well as kick. He again has the same default ranged weapon as the previous 3 drones. He too can pick up and use pole objects. As well as pick up and use block objects. And of course, he can use his hook as a flail attack that makes him a walking whirlwind and gives him a slower movement speed. As far as unused options go, he has several animations for a cut reel-in attack, which I believe might have been a cut special ability, I think. He has a D-transform animation, which honestly just looks like a hopping pile of scrap. Not sure what this was supposed to be used for. He has a set of take-hit animations, similar to that of the pickup truck. Take-hit light. Take-hit medium. Take-hit very hard. Take-hit heavy. And take-hit hit wall. He also has a similar set of recoil animations. Recoil light. Recoil medium. Recoil hard. And recoil hit wall. The tow truck also has alternate animations for picking up poles. and his 2 death animations are exactly the same of that of the pickup truck. So nothing of note to mention there. And that's about all there is to cover for robot mode. Let's switch over to vehicle mode. Decepticon tow truck, transform! So the Decepticon tow truck is, again, pretty much a yellow version of the truck we see in the movie. As mentioned, his brand name is now Orson's Towing compared to Mike's Towing from the movie. He is largely without any too terribly significant issues, except, of course, for some horrible UV mapping scattered across the hook section. If you examine this guy carefully, you'll catch several sections that just don't look quite right. That's because many of the points of this guy are improperly UV'd and as such look off. First off, he has some backwards text on his rear right panels, though the Fast Friendly Fleet text is facing the proper direction, so go figure. You have the bizarre sign on his hook wheel, which is using UVs from his sides. You've got an off-place bolt near the underside of his crane, and you've got that whole rear section at the end of the crane, which is just... I'm not even going to get into that one. So yeah, there's quite a lot wrong here. Fortunately, with newly acquired modding knowledge, all these issues can be repaired. Additionally, he has a really small material bug located on the front windshield. A small shard of glass near the bottom isn't transparent like the rest of the windshield, and is instead fully visible. This too can be repaired thanks to some modern modding knowledge, but even then, it isn't quite as bad as the UV issues I mentioned prior. His wheels are a bit too chunky for my liking, and aren't exactly like the ones he's supposed to have here. As you can see, these wheels fit inside the fenders quite nicely. But, you know, at least they're facing the right direction, so there's that. As far as vehicle functionality goes, his turning isn't the best. He also has no horn. And for speed, he can go up to around 80 miles per hour by default, or up to 90 with nitro activated. And that's all I have to say about that. Alright, let's get our hook into some Autobots. So I figured taking Hook to the attack submission would prove interesting. Let's see what you can do, Decepticon. Put that down, bud. Give me that. Take this. Bang. No. Oh, nice one. Nope. No, no, no! Stop it! Aha! Here. Get out of here! Oh. Okay. Here. Missed. Nice toss. Yeah. Catch. Dang it. Ah, there you are. I was waiting for you. Catch this. Oh, dang it. No. Ow. Ugh. Don't do that again. Yeah. Take that. Ugh. No. No, no, no. Haha. Dang it. Give it to me. Thank you. Take that. Here's your sign. Oh. Never mind. Go out. Out. Hang. I went far. Okay, Autobot. Truck it. Haha. No. I'm stronger than you. More Autobots. Hey, what? Okay. Yeah. Get that. Huh, that sure is happening a lot. Going down. Aha. Yeah. Oh, I did hit him. Okay. I think not. Fine. You got lucky, bot. Come back here. Come. Haha! Whoosh. Alright, one more bot to go. Bump. Oh. You're going down, homie. Whoosh. Yeah, gotcha. Alright, that was Hook. Let's tow it on to our next drone. Charging up for our next drone, we have the Armored Car drone. Also known as Payload. Another drone, again armed with 900 HP, the Armored Car drone doesn't make his first appearance until all the way in A5C3 for the Fallen, where he shows up in the third wave after chasing off Brawl. There isn't a whole lot to mention about this guy. He's a nice shade of blue that has a slight tint of purple. He has no significant issues as far as I can tell, though I would have moved the joint of his knee pad to a different bone, but regardless, he's pretty well built all the same. He can perform all the basic movements. Walk. Run. Strafe. Strafe roll. Jump. And jump slam. He also has the same unique melee combos. Combo 1. Combo 2A. Combo 2B. Combo 3A. Combo 3B. Combo 3C. And Combo 3D. He can block and counterattack, or at least do the animation of one. The attack itself doesn't do any damage for some reason. He can also kick objects. He has the same ranged weapon as the previous drones, though weirdly, he cannot fire while stationary and only while he is mobile. Of course, what the Armored Car is really known for is his charge ability. This gives him a new idle animation and a new faster running animation that will clear out anything it comes into contact with. As for unused content, he has a fully functional attack set for picking up poles. He has several recoil animations. Recoil light, recoil medium, and recoil hit wall. And for his death animation, he simply stumbles over backwards and dies. And for the other, he just falls straight on his back and dies. And that's all there is for the Armored Car Drones robot mode. Let's jump into vehicle mode. Drone Armored Car, transform! So, Payload turns into what is approximated to be a Bulldog 2 armored truck. He's got a sweet brush guard on the front of the vehicle, and an Armored Security Service insignia which is complete and utter gibberish. Though, by and large, the vehicle is pretty much without issue, except for a few things. First of all, the glass on his side and rear windows aren't transparent like the ones on the front. Now, this isn't too terrible of an issue, but I still think it is worth pointing out. Second, his wheels are completely backwards. I don't know why so many of the wheels for drones end up backwards, but apparently they do, and the armored car is no exception. His actual wheels look very much like what you see in robot mode. Unsurprisingly. Additionally, Payload has a slightly misaligned mesh on his left side. If you look carefully, you can see the left side is slightly separated from the rest of the body of the vehicle. Yeah, this is an issue I didn't notice for the longest time, but once you do, you'll probably be unable to unsee it. Well, that's all for appearance. Let's talk functionality. He sadly has no horn assigned. His turning isn't exactly great, but it isn't the worst. And when it comes to speed, he can go up to 80 miles per hour by default, or 95 with nitro activated. So yeah, that is the drone armored car. Not a lot to him, but that's okay. Well, now that we've shown him off, let's take him into battle and see what he can do. So I figured taking Payload to the attack submission would prove to be a good challenge. Let's see what he can do. Ow! Ah! No! Ha! Missed. Bam! Put that down, Simon. Ah! Yeah! Ah! Ah! Oh! No! Whoa! Nice jump! Never mind. Come on, bot. Let's dance. Attack does nothing. Oof. Who's next? Here. Oh, man. Get? Okay. Oh. Get. Go down. Bot. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Stop it. Oh, no. Don't do that. Ow. Don't. No, no, no! Ah, thank you. Stupid bot. Get. Ow. Ugh. Get up. We're not done. Get off me. You're going down. Just thank you. Health. Okay. One more wave to go. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Wanna go? Let's go. Oh. Oh, ooh, little junk pile? Haha, friendly fire. You're... oh. Come on, get up. Nope, missed. You're going down. Son. Yeah. Get down. Stop it. Okay, one left. Hi. Nope. There we go. Okay, that is a wrap for the drone armored car. Let's charge on to the next drone. Mixing it up for our next drone, we have the Decepticon Cement drone, aka Mixmaster. Weirdly enough, this drone only has 300 HP, but as we all know, he is also invincible and cannot be damaged by anything except for thrown objects. He first appears at the end of A2C2, A Friend in Need, at the North construction site, where Ironhide must save Jazz from him. Though, he can also be encountered in the Sumo submission in the suburbs, but you're more likely to encounter him here first. The cement drone has a olive green color and shares a rig quite similar to that of the armored car drone, just with the addition of some bones for his shoulder shields, which we'll cover in a moment. The cement drone maintains the same basic movements as the armored car. He can walk, run, strafe walk. His strafe movement is substantially slower than the armored car. Strafe roll. Jump. And jump slam. He also shares the same melee combos as the armored car. Combo 1. Combo 2A. Combo 2B. Combo 3A. Combo 3B. Combo 3C. And Combo 3D. He also has the same block and block counter animations, though for some reason he seems to skip his initial block animation while playing as him, and yet it seems fully operational when fighting him. Unlike the armored car though, his counterattack actually does damage, and the cement drone actually has some functional recoil animations for when you hit him with his shield active. So, a couple of unique differences there. He can also kick objects, and as far as unused content goes, he too has fully functional pull animations similar to that seen with the armored car. Unfortunately, his don't seem to do any damage. He has a set of unused block animations where he brings down his shield for protection, based upon his cut shield ability seen in concept art. which also includes a new counterattack. He also has an alternate kick return, if you can even tell any difference. He has the same free recoil animations as the armored car. Recoil light, recoil medium, recoil hit wall. And his 2 death sequences are exactly the same as the armored car drones. So nothing of note to mention there. Well, that's it for robot mode. Let's truck it into vehicle mode. DroneCement, transform! Here we have the Cement Drone Cement Mixer mode, based upon the Mac DMM. It's a pretty decently detailed model, with only a couple issues to mention. First, I want to highlight the iconic Decepticon insignia lining his front bumper. Quite iconic. But moving on to issues, his first and most obvious problem to anyone who's played as this drone before is that there is an improper material assigned to the lights on his back. Instead of being red, like we see in robot mode, the material used here is the one used for the main body lights, and not the one for the mixing drum. So for that reason, it's kind of screwed up. But fortunately, with new modding knowledge, this can also be fixed. Additionally, part of the mixing drum isn't quite aligned right. If you look in there, you can see how part of it is just not fully connected. Yeah, it's a minor issue, but it is something I have noticed. Oh, and of course we have another wheel-related issue. He has the same wheels as the armored car, which means they are again backwards. So that's great. His actual wheels look like this, pretty much just like what he has in robot mode. Moving on to functionality, he has no horn to make note of. His handling is, well, pretty darn lousy. As far as his maximum speed, he can go up to 85 miles per hour by default, or 100 with nitro activated. So yeah, Mixmaster doesn't have a whole lot to write home about, but nonetheless, we should still take him into battle and see if we can mix up some Autobots. Let's go! So I figured we'd take Mixmaster to the second half of A2C2. After all, this is where he first shows up, and it seemed appropriate. I cut out the first half because it was just running way too long, so this should work out just fine. No! Stop it! Give me that. Catch! Here! Now! Ah! No! Yeah. Oh no. Ah! Ah! No! Oh no, not again. No, 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 no! Oh! No! Ah, no, move, move, move! Give me the pole. Get back! Oh, darn you, that doesn't work! Ah, ha, ha. I think not. Go away. Ow! Stop it! Boom! Ow! Oh, okay. Nifty. Give me that. Ow! Stop it! Yeah. Boom. Bang. Yeah. No. Okay. Let's go. Move it! Gotta get to Jazz to save him from someone, I guess. Oh! Ah, not my fault, I can't see. Go, Mixie, go! Go, Mixie, go! God, that material is very unsightly. Ugh. Alright, time for some mixing action. Well, we can't hurt each other. For some reason. Oh. You can't hurt me, and I can't hurt you. So, there's only one way we can win this fight. You need to come down here and fall into vehicle mode. Come on, boy. Bring it. Come on. Huh. Okay, that's good. You stay right there. Turn into mixer mode. Come on. Convert. Convert, buddy. Come. There we go. Catch. Oh, good hit. One more should do it. Give it to me. Give it. No. Give me. There. Hasta la vista, baby. There we go. He's dead. Alright, there you have the DroneCement. Let's mix it on up to our last drone. Closing it off with our final drone, we have the DroneMig, aka Dreadwing. This drone has 900 HP and makes his first and only appearance in A5C2 Unfriendly Skies, where he shows up after defeating Starscream for the first time at City Boulevard West. He is primarily light gray in color, with several spots of dark camo sprinkled about. He also has a distinct purple Decepticon insignia on his arms, slapped on his vertical stabilizers, though he has a really peculiar set of purple parts underneath his butt. Thankfully though, he does not seem to have any noticeable issues in robot mode, so we can just get straight on into the movements. He can perform all of the basics. He can walk, he can run, strafe, strafe roll, jump, and jump slam, though his slam has no real effect. He has several unique melee combos. Combo 1, Combo 2A, Combo 2B, Combo 3A, Combo 3B, Combo 3C, and Combo 3D. He can block and counterattack. He can kick objects. And his ranged weapon is the only unique one outside of the standard one, which is of course his flamethrower, which has another unique animation that we'll cover shortly. He even has a fully functional pull object animation set that we never get to see him use, likely because he isn't programmed to use them. And of course, as I said, Dreadwing has another unique animation for when using his flame ability, where he uses both arms to emit a torrent of flames. When it comes to unused content, he really doesn't have a whole lot. The closest bit of content we can get into is a series of animations for him getting picked up and thrown, which Ironhide will kindly demonstrate for us here. He also has a few recoil animations. Recoil light, recoil medium, and recoil hit wall. Also, for his distinct death animation, he falls flat on his face and lets out a tooth. And then he has his other death animation, which is this. that's about it. So, that's all for robot mode. Let's lift up into jet mode. DroneMig, transform! So, the DroneMig transforms into a 1982 Mikoyan Grevich MiG-29. No real issues to mention for this guy, thankfully, though his model is pretty on the simple side, pretty low poly, pretty low res. He's got 2 Decepticon insignias on his vertical stabilizers, just like what we saw in robot mode, and he has several other various decals scattered about. He functions a little bit differently compared to the other aircraft you play as in the game, as he lacks the ability to ascend or descend, and will just automatically shift height depending on the elevation below him. His turning is also extremely erratic, and will likely result in him crashing into a building and converting back into robot mode. He can reach up to 141 miles per hour by default, or 264 with nitro active. Either way, he's pretty fast. He also has no vehicle weapons to make note of. He can also barrel roll, though you want to be careful as you can easily knock yourself into a building and force yourself back into robot mode. And that's all there is to cover for the DroneMig. Let's take him for one final piece of action and wrap this up. So I figured we'd take Dreadwing to the attack submission too, because there really isn't anywhere else to go. We got some bots to take down, so let's get this going. He gets up fast. Oh, hey. Bad bot. I can spin my hands too. Whoosh. Burn, baby, burn. Rude. Burn. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right, fine. Round 2? Okay. Boom. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't work. Dang it. Burn. Oh. There you are. Boom. Come on. Ow. Ow. Now. Away with you all. Burn. Burn. Okay, he burned. No! Oh, right, that doesn't work. Burn! Yeah! Okay. Oh, hi. Ow! Yeah. Okay. Can I shake him out? Probably not. Okay, fine. Fine, okay. Whoosh. Oh, dodged ya. Give me that. Catch. Dang it. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Burn. Dang it, doesn't work. Get back, get back, get back. Yes. All that timing. Oh, epic. All right. Hiya. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah. Oh, not good. Bang. Oh. Yeah, oh. Burn him, burn him, burn him, burn him. Oh no. Ow! Yeah. Ow. Take him down. Ow, get back. There we go. Pick it up, 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 pick it up. Yeah. Oh, twice, wow, okay. Ow, 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 stop it. Burn, ow! Yeah. Only got 30 seconds on the clock, we gotta wrap this up. Going down, sucker. Oh, that was epic. Nice. Alright, that is a wrap of the MiG. Let's close it off and wrap up this video for good. And there you have it. That is a complete, comprehensive coverage of all the Decepticon drones from Transformers the game. This has been a long overdue update that I hope has more than surpassed that of the original. I honestly couldn't be happier with the final product. I'd like to take this time to shout out a Shocking Wave and the Late Sunrays for their contribution to this project. The majority of restored unused content came courtesy of Sunray's alternative mod. The completion of this video marks the first of several videos I am redoing based upon my older content. I will continue next week with the Autobot drones, and then proceed down the line from there for the other unplayable characters. But yeah, there you have the officially remastered Decepticon drone video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this remake, and I will see you all next week with the Autobot drones. Till then, later!